YouTube, good morning. We've made it to Colorado. I don't know exactly what town we're in, but we are here at Eric Hinman's house, Muscle Mountain. And the views are insane. This video is going to be pretty crazy, so it's going to be a full Colorado vlog. But we're doing a handful of things. So right now we're going to get a strength session in. And then we are going to go to Leadville and hike up Hope's Pass with Samantha and Isaac. I'm going to take us through there. That'll be my first taste of like real altitude. Right now we're at 6,000 feet above sea level. The reason why I'm here is to get a taste for altitude, see what it's like. And then tonight we're driving to Aspen. And tomorrow we're doing a 26-mile hike covering about 8,000 feet of gain. And we're getting to 12,500 feet above sea level 3 times throughout that hike. It's a beautiful hike. I'm excited for it. I'm curious to see how my body responds with everything. Physically, I feel good. And yeah, this is going to be an eventful video. It's really going to say a lot for how the Leadville 100 is going to go. And coming up in 6.5 weeks, which is crazy. So we're going to get into that strength session now. All right, here we are, Hope Pass. It is steep. It is going to be this steep from here on out for the next 3-ish miles or so. We're doing this because it's going to give me a very good indication of altitude, how it affects my body. I'm running out of breath just talking right now. But also how my body holds up with all this climbing. Beautiful though. I said to Eric, I was like, is it gonna be packed? He's like, no, normal people don't really hike Hope Pass. I think we're a little over 3 miles in. Altitude all day, it's just hard to, feels tight, but we're doing it. Feel good. Is that a Swedish fish?
You were gonna have me feed it to you first.
I was like, you know what? Let me not. Our friends for today.
Hi.
They're keeping me company. Last minute. 2-hour drive to get here. So it's definitely a lot better not doing this alone. You don't really fear death as much when you're doing it alone.
6 pounds something.
Yeah. Yep. 5 miles in, almost there. We're kind of coming in between the 2 mountains. Which one did you say? This one? Quail. Okay. So Quail is to the left here. Hope is to the right. Look at that. That is insane. We're getting up there, elevation-wise. I want to say maybe 10, 11,000 feet. What'd you say? Descent is steep. Take a quick down and quick up. Okay, we made it up to 12,000 feet. Now we're running down. This is where you gotta be careful. Fatigue sets in. Rocks are loose. Quads don't have as much sturdiness to them. Gotta make sure don't roll an ankle. Gotta have the eyes down, which is unfortunate because the views are beautiful. Okay, we made it back down. Didn't get all the way to the top, but we were like 10 minutes away from getting to the top of Hope Pass, but it's all good. Tight on time. Gonna get back, gonna eat, and then drive to Aspen for tomorrow's big hike. New shoes. Okay, we got to the condo, got to the Airbnb, I guess. It's 8:40 right now, and then we're going to go to bed. Got to be up at 4:15. Try to get out of here at 5, 25-minute drive. And then got a long hike tomorrow. Legs feel good, truthfully, after that hike today. I'm very happy with how the altitude felt. We just had burgers tonight, some fries, some carbs to load up. I'm going to be carrying a lot of weight tomorrow in my bag, so that'll be good to simulate. But overall, big confidence boost. This will be a big week. I'm going to close out a 70-mile week with tomorrow's hike and then maybe another 4 miles on a run on Sunday with probably over 13,000 feet of climb throughout the week, which is great. The goal with this is to try to get close to what I'm going to be gaining in Leadville or just below it for the next 3 weeks. So focus a lot on elevation gain, get my knees used to it. Not as much volume. Big week. I'm happy. Tomorrow I'll take us through the whole thing. And the views are going to be insane. I'm excited for it all. It's I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe, I don't know. It's just it's a crazy moment. I'm training for the Leadville 100, then I'm out here with all these people running in Colorado. Going back 2 years ago, I didn't even know anybody in Colorado. So very, very cool. Very blessed to be here. And that's enough motivation to get through this run for tomorrow. So good night. We'll pick back up in the morning. Good morning. Did not sleep. Could be altitude. Could just be it was hot as hell in here. But here's a rundown of what we're using. Breakfast, electrolytes, carbs. We got 2 sandwiches. This is a 12-hour hike. Electrolytes, water. Going to keep alternating with this. Beef stick, barbells, and on the other side we got all my gels, salt tabs, chews. Pick me up.
Morning.
Good morning. And an extra bottle here that'll be refilled throughout the run. Alright, we got everybody here. That is crazy. Let's get a zoom in. Look at that. How we feeling? You ready to climb?
Feel good. Still hungover. Maybe a little drunk from the night before.
There you go.
Man, I'm already at the summit.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Everybody else did?
Ready to go?
Good, ready. Excited
Yeah.
to do this.
What about you? Ready to go? Got a good crew out here. Got a great crew out here. Really curious to see what the views are going to look like.
Yeah.
We'll take you along for the journey. Alright, so looking at the navigation feature here, we got the route mapped out. You can see we are only 13 feet in out of a 8,000 foot climb. So, we got a long descent ahead of us. I think we're hitting, what's the peak we're hitting, 12.5?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
12.5.
3 times, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, so we're getting up there. For reference, Hope Pass, the top, I guess the highest point in Leadville is going to be 12.5, so it'll be good. Good little training with altitude. Long day ahead. Got the whole pack filled in.
We look to the mountains. We don't care if it's only a dream. Nothing is really what it seems anyway. Now little by little, in the twilight's gentle flow, in the dance of fading light, we grow. And all of the
So we just had to cross this little stream here. We are the two that don't have poles, and had to take the shoes off, socks off, to get across. Definitely woke the feet up a little bit, the nervous system. But onward we go. A little over 5 miles in. Breathing's definitely feeling it. A little hard to breathe. Heart rate's around 160. Calves are feeling it. Look at that. Look at that. I had this saying written on my wall that the best views come from the hardest climbs. And I think they were right about that one. My heart's beating through my damn chest. Oh my lord.
Drink some water. Drink the water. Okay, move to the first of 4 peaks, 12,500 feet. We out here. Beautiful. Whip out.
I'll put like a step tracker on it. It would be like a million steps.
Yeah.
I know, right?
A pedometer.
Come on. Carry you for a minute.
12,500 feet up, just about. This is one of 4 passes. It kind of hurts my brain thinking about it, but got a little bit of a headache. Need to fuel up a little bit more. Vibe check for YouTube. How we feeling?
Yeah.
First climb, how we feeling?
Hey, feeling good, feeling good. We're
Feeling good.
6.5 right?
Yeah. Vibe check, guys. How we feeling?
I feel
Amazing.
I feel pretty good. I think
Pretty good.
I think I'm gonna survive this.
Yeah, I think so. What about you?
Nice, man. Hills pay the bills, baby.
There you go. I like that. How we feeling down there? Vibe check. Good?
An epic piss.
Oh, you did go.
Yeah.
Oh. It's probably about a 25% climb. Not doing too good. I can't breathe, legs are tired. The only thing I can do is chip away. One step at a time. Oh, I'm dizzy. I'm human, guys. I'm human. And I see all these crazy things. I'm not doing too good. Let's get to the top. Alright, on top of the next pass here. 9 miles in, just about 3,700 feet of climb. 12,500 feet above sea level. That's not New Jersey. But wow, these views are absolutely worth it. Just over a 2,200 foot descent coming up. Down this. We fueled up. Got a Joe, salt tabs, a little bit of candy, beef stick, and water and electrolytes. So I just know after this is gonna be a steep climb. Trying. Something cool about this watch, the Coros Apex 2 Pro. Shows navigation. Oops, sorry, off camera. Shows navigation, turn-by-turn directions. You just gotta hook it up to Strava, save the map on Strava, and then you go to navigation on your trail runs, and it'll show you turn-by-turn directions at the start of the trailhead. So really, really good if you're by yourself or coordinating a group of people. It's an awesome feature that I found out about a week ago. That could be super beneficial.
So yeah, keep that separate.
So we're gonna fill this up and then refill this with the
put it
river
back
over
in.
here. I'm gonna show you in a
Yeah,
second.
just keep it upright.
The cool thing about this from REI, it's got a filter, like activated charcoal at the top, so it filters everything. So I could go in this stream right now, fill up, and then fill up my bottle, just like this right here. Scoop in the water here, cap it up, and then everything from there on out is clean water. So it's good to take on big hikes. You don't have to carry too much water. Water's full, cap it up, twist it up, and then clean water. Yeah, there's no taste, no bad taste or anything. That's crazy. This is my first time doing this. I'm talking like I've done it before. Yeah, wow, that's kind of crazy. Holy hell. Okay, we have the steepest of the 4 climbs coming up. A lot of feet in a short amount of time, or short amount of distance, I guess. Not sure exactly how much, but if it's harder than the previous one, there's a good chance I'll be trailing behind. But after this one, the last one, 404, is a little bit easier, and it's all downhill after that. What are we doing? Is no joke. Making progress, chipping away. Feeling it. Feeling it. Almost 11,000 feet above sea level. Got 1,500 more feet to climb. In about a mile and a half. I really hope my mom isn't watching this. She's gonna see how much I'm struggling. Don't worry, Mom. It'll be good for Leadville. We got beautiful views like this and people trying to tell me there's no God. You guys are crazy. It's about that time where I start to question, why am I even doing this race? These thoughts are normal. They are. But I noticed when you are at your lowest, that is the biggest opportunity to show what you're about, to keep chipping away. If you can keep moving forward, you can keep going. Bottom line, there's something peaceful and powerful about being alone, being with a group. Group goes ahead because you can't keep up. I think it's why I love training independently by myself, because I hate having to rely on other people to get me to do a certain thing. It shouldn't be like that. Your biggest motivator is yourself, as corny as it sounds. Nobody's gonna run the last few miles of a marathon for you. Nobody's gonna hike Hope Pass for you. They could be next to you, but they're not in your body, making the decisions you're making. And that's why I think I love it. I love when my back's against the wall. Not to get cliche, corny, but you learn the most about yourself And I think a lot of people mistake like seeing the things I do, like, oh, he's always been like that, he could do whatever. Like, no, I'm a human. I get the same quitting impulses at the first sign of discomfort as you do. The difference between me and you is what I do with those impulses. I don't let it overspeak my voice in my head, knowing that I have more. Everybody has the same impulses. Some of the best runners in the world do. It's all about what you do with it. Let's get to the top of this damn mountain. I'm getting all disoriented, like a little dizzy, kind of tired. I feel like it's taking no way in hell we're climbing up that. Oh my God. You see that trail? Ain't no way. I gotta poop. For the past 5 hours. I don't know, whenever I get tired I just start referring back to movies. I kinda got the chills, but like I'm sweating. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna be able to edit this YouTube video? Stop being soft. Stop. Last 3 or 4 done. That one sucked. I can't lie. Gonna have my sandwich now. Get off the feet. Wow. 16 miles in, 12,500 feet above sea level, and we are 6,000, a little over 6,000 feet again. That was a lot. That was a lot. But we got one more down and up, and then take it home. Gonna refill at this lake. Yeah. So crazy. Alright, so we gotta go across this now. You can see how steep this is.
Yeah, July 4th through.
It's gonna be interesting. We made it down to the lake. You can see the trail we came from. It's hard to tell right now. I can point to it though, like right up there. That's where we came from. Went all the way down, traversed all this, and we made it to the lake. Gonna refill the water, dip the feet in, and then got one more climb left, and then taking it home. Got about 7 miles left. I kind of went out ahead. One more climb. Refilled at that beautiful lake. Legs feel good, honestly. Just the incline takes them out, and then I get very lightheaded and dizzy. On the bright side, I'm doing this run fatigued. I'm doing it without getting acclimated. I came here 2 days ago, and we did 50 miles a week ago from today. So that's something to factor in. Climb has commenced. Gotta take it home. Just under 300 feet. I'm so dehydrated. Energy is super low. Here we are. A lot of learning lessons from this. We're not done yet. Not a finish. To give a scale of how far we traveled, that's the lake that we were at. Traveled all this. descending for one last time. And then all right, we made it all the way down. This is home stretch to the parking lot, I think. Okay, we finished. Just under 28 miles, a little over 11 hours, and 8,300 feet? Is that what he said? Yeah, just about 8,300 feet of gain. That hurt. That hurt. The breathing thing's going on again. Okay, it's July 6th, the day after the big climb. I'm gonna go over some metrics. But before that, we just got done with a 2-mile shakeout run. I want to see how my legs feel after this weekend. And they feel good, they feel great. Second, no strip that you guys have been seeing a bunch, Dream Recovery, called Second Wind Nasal Strips. I will put my code here and also put the link in the description if you want it. 15% off. These things are awesome. They're not as bulky as like the other ones. They're thin and they really, really help a lot, truthfully. Let's get into the metrics from yesterday, which I'll put right up here. 27.7 miles, 11 hours total time. Average pace was a 24-minute mile. You're probably looking at that thinking, wow, that's super slow. The reason for that being is 1, altitude, 2, the climbs. I'm going to now put the elevation here to look at it. We gained 8,300 feet in 27 miles. So we hit 4 peaks, 4 summits, and we had to climb to those 4 times. So it was up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And the hardest one being the third one, which was a 2,500-foot climb in about maybe 2 miles, which is a lot. Here's something that was interesting that stuck out. My average heart rate was 130. You're probably thinking, oh, that's low zone 2. That's actually zone 1 for me, but oh, that's great. The people I was running with, they, like Eric, for example, 96 average heart rate because he lives here. He lives in Colorado. Then another guy was a 116. Everybody else was so low, and it just shows the difference between, these guys are all fit. It shows the difference between altitude exposure and fitness compared to not. And this being my first time, my heart rate was obviously going through it. Overall, how did this run feel? Where am I at for Leadville? This was hard, from running Hope Pass to then doing this. It was hard. It was a hard run. And I'm happy I did it. And it exposed me to what I need to work on next, which I know and I'm going to get into. But this run really showed the effects of altitude the higher I get. I could rip downhills, I could rip flats, my knees are fine. Those are my strengths, truthfully. The climbs, altitude, if you've never experienced it, almost like it takes the power out of you. Like every step had to be earned. There was like no drive in my legs. It also didn't help that I didn't have any trekking poles, and that helps significantly. So I have some on the way, and I'm excited to try those with a lot of the climbs and going back down. So I'm excited for that. Which I do like that the conditions were kind of harder because I didn't have the poles. Overall, yes, I was hurting a little bit. Yes, it was hard. We hit the altitude of 12,500 feet 4 times. We're only doing that once during the Leadville 100, which is Hope Pass, which is what I just did the day before that. So if I'm able to do it 4 times, which is the hardest part of the race, that makes up your race basically, then I'm confident where I can adjust my training and really hammer this race. Fueling wise, I was underfueled. I did not fuel well yesterday. I was behind on sodium, behind on carbs, behind on everything. So we're gonna dial that in because altitude makes you need to just fuel more overall, which is important. So you wanna be over fueling, and I'm gonna get all that dialed in, and that'll be in some of the YouTube videos when I go over my fueling strategy. Here's the plan moving forward. Here's what I plan on changing. Rather than trying to get to a 100-mile week and focus a lot on volume, I'm going to stay between 70 to 80-mile weeks from here on out. But instead of averaging 2,000 feet of climb, I'm going to be close to 8,000 feet of climb every single week or more. Ideally more. There's going to be 1 week where I'm going to try to gain the amount I'm going to gain in Leadville, but in 1 week of running. I think that is where my strength can be. I don't need to risk my body by pushing higher volume when I could be focusing more on quality work. And again, I'm my coach here. This is what I'm learning just from the things out here. In the gym, focusing a lot on stability movements. My hip was feeling a little bit weird on the downhill, so we're going to attack that in the gym, which I'm excited for. Overall, got about little over 5 weeks left. Just about 40 days until we run the Leadville 100. It's going to be a very, very big next 3 to 4 weeks before we get into the taper. And I'm excited to document all this. And if you guys have been liking this journey thus far, we're almost there. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. It really means the world to me. We're almost there. We're almost going to do the thing. And we're almost going to get that big belt buckle. It's crazy. It's crazy. Before I close out the video, I have to figure out what's going on with my mid-back. Anytime I rotate, it takes the breath away, and it's happened since after High Rocks. So I need to figure that out. I'm going to go to a pulmonologist this week or next week, maybe the week after. I got to try to get in before the race to figure out what's going on with my breathing. Once we get these two things figured out, there is nothing stopping me from going under 24 hours in this race. So time's ticking. We're moving. We're feeling great. We're healthy. And just feeling super blessed that I'm able to be doing this and documenting all of it to one day come back to it and to see the journey of how I went from I have no clue I'm going to get this done to we did it. We ran the Leadville 100, a race that has scared me from day one since coming into the running space. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you got to do on YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you. Whether it's 10 people that watch, whether it's 1,000 people, whether it's 200,000 people, all of it means the world to me. So thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.